Welcome back to Immigrant Information Hub. 2 days from recording this video, the government declared that we are now in the phase 2 of the quarantine process. Now, what involves in the phase 2? What can we do and what can't we do? This is why I am here. So to summarize everything up and make it clear as possible, this is why we are here today. Let's dive into it. To start with, what can we do and what can't we do? So I will start with a list of what we can do and then move on to the list of what we cannot do. So before I start with the listing of what you can do and what you can't do, bear in mind that still, when you are going around doing what you can do, you still have to wear your mask and you still have to maintain the distance of about 1 meter. The security or the protection measures are still in place, but just that in this phase 2, we can just do a little bit more than we used to do previously. So right away, let me start with things you can do. Now, first of all, you can go and visit your parents and you can go and visit your boyfriend or your girlfriend. Once you are going, take note, you have to go with something we call the autocertificazione, which you have to compile and take there. So go to the website of your commune and download this form. Number 2, you can move within the region. Now, take note, initially you couldn't go outside your city, which is if you're in Modena, you couldn't go outside to, let's say, Reggio Emilia or Capi without the autocertificazione. Now, you can move within the region, which means you can be within the region. You cannot just go out. You cannot go beyond Emilia-Romagna if you're in Emilia-Romagna, or you cannot go beyond, let's say, Lombardia if you are within Lombardia, like Mantova, Milan, and all. So that is the point 2 you have to take note of. Now, point 3, you can go walking and jogging. Hallelujah. For those who like walking like me or those who like jogging like you. Obviously, yeah, I don't like jogging. You can see me. Anyway, that's it. So you can go walking or jogging and you have to maintain that distance when you are going. I mean, the distance of 1 meter. Of course, take note that those protection measures or whatever you call it that are in place for the COVID-19 are still in place whilst this second phase is being enrolled. Point 4, you can take somebody to the hospital, but you yourself are not allowed to stay. You take the person there and you go home. I mean, for whatever reason you are taking the person there instead of the ambulance, I don't know. But once you get the person there, you need to go home straight away. You cannot stay there. Point 5, now you can actually go and buy a food, but this time in the form of takeaway. So that means if that restaurant is offering a takeaway service, you can go there like pizza, order your pizza, buy your pizza, but you cannot eat it there. It will be packaged for you and you take it home. Same as the restaurant. I mean, you go to the Chinese, you buy your Chinese food. You want to eat Chinese, so you go and buy your Chinese food. I don't eat Chinese. Anyway, you buy them and you can eat them there. It will be packaged for you and you take them home. Simple. Or you can just call them, order it, and those just eat. People will bring them home to you. That is it. Point 6, you have to take note that when you are entering into Italy, either by ship or by air or by land I mean by car or by bus, whatever means you enter into Italy. Once you are in Italy, you cannot use any public transport to go home to your destination. You need to call a family member who will come and pick you up, or if you have your own private transport, take it home. Mind you, it is strictly forbidden to take public transport since they don't know whether you are still infected or you are in your way being infected or you are clean. I mean, we don't know anything about you. You are entering into Italy, just smoothly, swiftly into your house. And once you get home, stay home. Never go out. Stay home. Quarantine yourself for as long as possible. Maybe 2 weeks until you see that you are okay. Then you can gracefully partake in this phase 2 of a thing. Other than that, you are still in phase 1. So before I move on to the things you cannot do, I need you to take notice of this 3 points I'm going to give you. First of all, before you move within the region or go to visit your family or go to visit your boyfriend or your girlfriend, you need to fill a form, which we call it autocertificazione here in Italy. Right, so you download the form from the website of your commune. You see that form there. You download it, It's a new one. It's actually different from the previous ones, the previous forms you've been using. So this is a new form you have to download, which is for the phase 2. So you download the form, you compile it, and you move around with it. Now, if you're going to visit your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your wife or husband, there's no need putting the name of the person you are going to visit over there, assuming the person is your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your husband or your wife. For privacy reasons, that is why we are telling, or they are telling you not to put it there. You can just put it there that you're going to visit your husband or your wife or your boyfriend or your girlfriend. Second point you need to take note. If you are someone who is feeling feverish, or you are not feeling feverish, but you are sick entirely from any kind of sickness, or you are old, if you fall within these 3 categories, then for you are still in phase 1, because you cannot go out. You should completely stay home. Now, for the third point, it's very simple. What it is, you need to take note that this condition of phase 2 is not permanent. What it means is it can change. We can retrovert to phase 1, or maybe fall to phase 0. Anyway, that's just kidding. Or we can proceed to phase 3 swiftly. Now, this is what happens. The phase 2 is to test whether we are ready for the phase 3, or we are ready for a total liftoff. So what happens is, if during the phase 2, the number goes down, or everything looks stable as it is now, then possibly we might move on to phase 3. But if things worsen, go worse, then we will retrovert to phase 1. So that is it. These are the 3 main things you need to keep note of. So now that you've taken note of these 3 things, now let us move to the things you cannot do. Absolutely cannot do. First of all, you cannot go to visit your friend. I know you've been doing it, but don't. This time, when you are called, you will not be spared. So stay home and let your friends stay home. Already, you have the luxury of going to visit your loved ones. And let's say, did I say your loved ones? You have the luxury of going to visit your parents and your boyfriend and your girlfriend. They're being out there. What else do you want? You should stay home. No friends. Secondly, you cannot go outside the region. You have the luxury to move within your region, which is entirely on its own, extremely large. What else do you want? Stay within your region. You cannot go outside your region for any reason at all. Now, but there's a but there. You can step outside your region only in case of emergencies, or only if you are going there for a specific job. Your job requires you to move outside your region. Then you'll be allowed. Of course, you need to fill the forms. Thirdly, you need to take note that you cannot do parties at home. Private parties. Invite your friends over and then you'll be partying all day, all night, and you'll be partying. No, you cannot party. You cannot party at all. Not home, not outside. So, no party. You cannot also call friends or families and do some sort of private manifestations or outside manifestation. Anything that will bring you people together is not allowed. So forget it. Fourthly, now schools still will remain closed. Barbering salons and shops will remain closed, of course. Gym, shopping malls, what have you, everything that will bring people together that are closed up to now will still remain closed. But there's always a but. Churches may be opening on the 11th May, which is next week. That is if everything goes right. Barbering salons will be opening on the 1st June if everything goes right. Let's say the shops will be opening on the 18th of May. That is, the shopping malls will be opening on the 18th of May. And you can go and buy your shirts, your shoes, your cars, your accessories, your phones, and all those kind of stuff. Yeah. So they'll be opening on the 18th of May. At the same time, I think restaurants will also be opening the same day, the 11th. Did I say 11th? No. Yeah, so restaurants and barbering salons will actually be opening on the 1st June. So that means from the 1st June, you can actually go to the restaurant and eat. That is if everything remains as it is. Well, so this is where the phase 2 ends. Hopefully, we will gradually migrate into phase 3, which will also come with its own privileges, that is the do's and the don't. So till then, stay tuned, subscribe, click on the bell so that you get a notification once I do a new video concerning what is about to be done or what is being done. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I left one thing out. Before I go, now you remember in my previous video, I said that I'll be giving any information concerning the document when new laws or rules will be coming concerning the document. Well, up to now, bad news that there's no new information about document. The government hasn't spoken about any document yet. So what it means is, as I said previously in my previous video, by the end of May, we may hear something. So just hold on tight. Let's see by the end of May, anything concerning documents or any laws concerning document may be out, and I'll bring it to you. So just relax. So till then, see ya.